So, hey guys, and welcome to what is your match preview of our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, hosting, well, they're having a great season, the villains of Aston Villa in the Premier League at Molineux, under the lights, Friday night, all brought to you in association with the amazing Booker Pies, of course, available in every stand at Molineux. I'm joined today by the man, the myth, the legend, Henry the Unicorn.
Oh, Henry, I'll go on.
Yeah, and you've got your cuddly toy, Henry the Unicorn, today. So, look, we're going to be running down in this one all the match stats and facts ahead of this on some really interesting stats and facts. We've got something new in the preview for today as well. And, of course, we're going to be getting the views of this man, Magic Moss, and his little song as well. So make sure you change through for that. And we've got the views of Villa fan, Aston Villa fan, Jude, that's going to give his thoughts ahead of that one. So first of all, guys, it's time for some Pucker stats and facts today. So we're going to have some Pucker stats and facts, and there you go. As I say, available on every stand at Molineux. And first of all, let's give you the stats and facts, Dad. Okay. So look, as bad as Wolves have been and as good as Villa have been, Villa, we seem to have a bit of a good record at Molineux. Wolves have won 4 of our last 6 Premier League home games against Aston Villa, drawing 1 and losing 1, and we're unbeaten in 4 since a 1-0 loss in December 2020. Aston Villa have won their last 4 Premier League games against Wolves, though, losing the one, as many as their previous 15, where they drew 6 and lost 6. They're looking to complete the Premier League double over Wolves for the first time since 2003-2004 season. So they've won 3 of their last 4, of course, not at Molineux. Wolves have failed to score in a league high 15 different Premier League games this season. Only in 2009, 2010, 17, and in 2001, 2021, 22 have they failed in more in a single campaign.
Not very good.
Yeah, I know.
Not very good.
In a run of 8 Premier League wins in a row between November 9th and December 27th this season, Aston Villa haven't had a repeated result in any of their last 9 games. It's been lost 1, drawn, lost 1, lost, drawn, 1 drawn. Last draw in consecutive games in September against Everton and Sunderland. Each of Wolves' last 7 Premier League wins, would you believe, dating back to March 2025, have been against teams in the bottom 7 of the table, with those sides having an average position of 17th. They're winless, Wolves are, in 17 games against sides in the top half, drawing 5 and losing 6, since a 1-0 win at Bournemouth in February 2025, a year ago. A year ago.
Disgusting.
Wolves have conceded the first goal in 22 different Premier League games this season, more than any other side. In fact, of the 40 teams to play 200-plus games in the competition, Wolves have conceded the first highest percentage of all of them, 59.6%, 266 out of 446 games. And Aston Villa had 68.8% possession in their 1-1 draw with Leeds last time out. Villa won their first 3 games when having 65% plus possession under Unai Emery, but have since won just 5 out of 17 games when dominating that much of the ball. And 3 of Aston Villa's last 4 Premier League goals have been scored in the last 5 minutes of normal time, the 88th, 86th and 88th minute, while they've netted 63.2% of the goals in the second half of games at Aston Villa. And finally, no Wolves player has scored more than twice so far in the Premier League this season. That's just crazy. 27 games played. It's the latest into a season a team have had to wait for any player to score at least 3 goals, overtaking Southampton from last season, match day 24. And Tammy Abraham, Villa striker, has scored more goals against Wolves than any other opponent in the English League football, 6, netting a hat-trick in his first Premier League game against Wolves with Chelsea in September 2019. So what do you make of that, Dad?
Not very pleasant, David, no. But we'll get it right. Not very nice, David, but we'll get it right. We'll get it right Friday night.
Friday night under the light. Now, look, we're going to be talking more to Magic Moss in a minute, I know. But just a couple of things to let you know about. There is a brand new competition that's on with Genting Wolverhampton. And this is a great competition, Dad. You can now win a pair of hospitality tickets to join us at the Wolves versus Tottenham Hotspur game later on in the season at Molineux. Winner to be announced on the 4th of April. All you have to do is make sure that you've bought a main meal at Genting Wolverhampton between now and the draw date on the 4th of April to be in the draw to win that amazing prize.
Very nice, David. Very nice.
They do some great prizes at Genting. We're really looking forward to that one. We've met some great people who've won some of these competitions as well. And don't forget, from midday on Friday till 5 hours after kickoff, you also can get 25% off food and drink at Genting Wolverhampton on Temple Street. So hopefully see some of you in there before and after the game. Now, let's go and see what Villa fan Jude has to say ahead of this game.
Aston Villa travel to Molineux to face Wolves in the Premier League on Friday. Hi, I'm Jude from Jude's Journey, and Aston Villa have had an inconsistent month in terms of February, an exit out of the FA Cup, but some wins away from home, but also some struggles at Villa Park, their most recent win coming against Brighton earlier this month. As for Wolves, you've struggled, haven't you, in terms of getting consistency? You won in the FA Cup, but it's been 2 losses and 2 draws, and I think all you're trying to do is beat that record for Derby in the Premier League in terms of going down to the Championship. How do I think Friday will go? Well, Villa it's been a month for new signings bedding in. Tammy Abraham came in to compete with Ollie Watkins, and I'd like to see him get some more minutes. He's often been coming off the bench and not getting as many minutes as I'd liked. As for Ollie Watkins, he's been not as sharp as recent form, and Villa have struggled in midfield with a number of injuries, including John McGinn and Boubacar Kamara being out injured. Kamara was so instrumental to our previous win at Villa Park against Wolves, and I think we will struggle. Wolves always bring the atmosphere, don't they, in terms of going to Molineux, and Villa have historically struggled at Molineux. So it's going to be a tough game. But Villa need to win in terms of keeping their top 4 hopes alive. Man United are creeping up on them, so are Chelsea, and there's so many teams in the mix at the moment that Villa needs to watch out for. So Villa need to get some form as we head into the latter stage of the season. It's been a month free of European football for Villa, but that's the month where they've been struggling. So by Friday evening, we'll know our opponents in our next European game. So hopefully Villa can kick on some momentum from Friday evening at Molineux. My score prediction is, I think, going to be a tight game. It's going to be tough, particularly when you Wolves fans bring the atmosphere. You know, you've got some really good players that can turn it on against big teams and love the derby. Rob Edwards also brings a good feel factor to the Wolves team, but I think Villa will just edge it. I think it's going to be 1-0 to Aston Villa. Villa will keep a clean sheet, but that means that Emi Martinez must be on top form. Goal scorer, I will go with Pau Torres. Has previous history scoring at Molineux Stadium, and we're a tough one for you Wolves fans to take, but hopefully Villa can kick on that form in the Premier League. Thank you.
What did he say when he scored then?
You what?
What score?
So you already said. Now, listen, guys, I'm just reading the chat. Apparently, we froze. I do apologise that. I'm over at my dad's today, so I'm on his internet. So if we froze up, I do apologise. Not a lot I can do about that. We're doing it live today. So let me know that you can see us okay now. So that's thank you ever so much to Jude for his thoughts on the game. Yeah. Dad, it's your turn with Henry.
Yeah.
What are you going for, Dad?
Oh, if they play well as they did against, was it Arsenal?
Arsenal, yeah.
With plenty of bottle and plenty of go about them. I have a guess what they're going to do.
I have no idea, Dad.
They're going to win 2-0. because we nearly had them last time we played them, didn't we?
Well, we do all right. Well, we were unlucky in the away game, weren't we, Dad? We were very.
Yeah. We've had some unlucky matches, David. But we got to score goals. And where they're going to goals to come from, I don't know. But we'll get it Friday and we'll show them how to do it.
Absolutely, Dad, because you're always very, very positive.
Well, you've got to be, David, in this life.
There you go. Sharpen the picture up a little bit there so you can see Henry a bit as well. So he's still blurred out. So, Dad.
Yeah.
Do you have a song?
You don't want me to sing.
Everyone loves to see you sing. Do you have a song for everyone?
I had my thrill on Blueberry Hill.
Boopy-doo,
When I found you. Don't put me off. Till I found you. The moon stood still on Blueberry Hill. On Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still. When I had my thrill on Blueberry Hill. And who sang that?
Don't know. Do tell me, Dad.
I'll tell you.
Go on then.
Fats Domino, I think he was.
Fats Domino, okay.
Yeah, he was a great singer. Good old days. Good old days. Anyway, I think Wolves are going to win again. Hopefully.
2-0.
Have a guess.
2-0.
2-0. What do you reckon? 2-0. He said 2-0. David.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks,
2-0.
Dad. Thanks, Dad. So my dad's going for a 2-0. Now,
I know what your score is going to be.
Well, we'll see because we've got a little something new because we've got our match bingo productions as well. Now, don't forget you can download the Match Bingo app using the QR code and the link in the description. Use the code always. £250 of prizes in every single game, including the Wolves versus Villa game. And if you use the code always, you do get double bubble on whatever you deposit from £10 up. It must be in the 18 plus in the UK resident. Loads of people enjoy doing that. These are Emma's predictions for match week 28. As you can see, Emma's not very confident. Mm-hmm. She's got Villa winning 2-1. She's got there's all sorts on the screen there. You can see if you're watching it on the catch up or live. She's got all of the results down there. Liverpool beating West Ham 2-1. She's got also got Arsenal beating Chelsea 2-1. What's the City score? She's got playing away. She's got Brighton beating Forest 2-0. So those are her scores, and my match bingo score predictions are there. Obviously, I'll put the question mark on the Wolves Villa because that one's coming up in a minute. I've got Villa. I've got Arsenal drawing with Chelsea 1-1. I think City will beat Leeds, although they're good at home. And it's going to be an interesting one as well in the relegation fight. Will Tottenham lose again to Fulham? I think so, 2-1. But I also think that Forest and West Ham are probably going to lose because they're playing away from home as well. So those are mine, my match bingo score predictions. But what is my Wolves score prediction for this week?
I don't know what your score is going to be.
What are you going to say, Dad?
2-1.
You're absolutely correct. I'm going for Wolves 2, Villa 1.
Yeah.
I just think no matter how good Villa are doing, and they are having an amazing season.
Very good season, but they've got off the ball.
You've got to tip your cap to Villa. They're a great side. They're going to probably make the Champions League. They're a really good team.
Midland team.
Unai Emery's got them going, and fair play to them. They're just a very, very good side with a very good manager, with very good owners that have invested really, really well. So fair play to them. But I do think Wolves tend to have a bit of their side over them at Molineux for whatever reason.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't see why we can't get a result. I'll take even a point to be okay because we get to that 11. But if we can get the win, that would be good. So I'm going to be eternally optimist. I'm going to go for 2-1. Listen, against Arsenal away, we didn't get the run of the green, but we got the karma when we played them at home. And against Villa away, we scored a goal disallowed. They scored a worldie. So maybe it'll turn for this one. I'm going to go for a Wolves 2. I'm going to go for a Wolves 2, Villa 1 is what I am going for. Okie dokie. lemon smoky. Guys, apologise if we froze a little bit earlier on the stream. Hopefully you could still hear us. We'd have to see it back. And you're going to watch this back on catch up as well. Don't forget to get on the Genting Wolverhampton competition to win hospitality tickets. Just get yourself down anytime. It doesn't even have to be a match day. Get yourself a main meal. You'll get a ticket to be in the draw to win that great hospitality prize. And obviously we'll hopefully see a load of you before or after the game over at Genting. And you're getting your 25% off as a match ticket, whether you're a Wolves or a Villa fan. And of course, we just hope, the season's going to come to an end. 10 games to go for us, plus anything in the cup. Still dreaming of an FA Cup final, Dad?
Yeah, you got to do, David. Yeah, you got to do it. We got to beat them in the league and the cup.
You want about Liverpool now?
Liverpool, well, we got a dream.
Fantastic,
dream.
You're in a good mood. Listen, love to you all. Thanks ever so much for joining us. It's a bit of a live one today. I'm sorry about the picture frozen earlier. That's something out of our control occasionally. But I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, give us a like, smash a like. See if we can get to 100 likes on this video. That'd be amazing. Hype. Give us a subscribe. Loads of content coming up in and around the Villa game, as well with our instant reaction straight after the match. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. Yeah. From me, Henry the Unicorn, and the legend Magic Moss. Till the next one.
Always Wolves.
Always Wolves.